Beauty School Students Week. Day in the life of a beauty school not dropout. Hello everybody. This week I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to be talking to you about my adventures at beauty school. This week I started at Tony & Guy Hairdressing Academy, and it has already been an adventure. So I'm a 5-day student. There are two options. There's a 3-day and a 5-day. And in my classroom there are 12 of us. So it is a full class. And already on day 2, we got to cut hair. On day 2. We were there for less than 48 hours and they gave us shears. And we cut hair. So we already got to learn how to do a 1-length cut and a classic bob. That was on day 3. And then today was all about braiding, which I love braiding. I have younger sisters and I used to sit them down and they didn't have a say and I would just go crazy braiding. And my mother loved it. And I still love braiding, but there were still so many things for me to learn today. I learned what a bamboo braid was. Have you ever heard of a bamboo braid? There's one instructor in my classroom right now. She's amazing. And what's awesome about my class is that we're really talkative and we all get along pretty well. It is only the first week, but I'm hopeful. So we get to talk a lot, we get to interact with one another, we get to ask a lot of questions, and our instructor is really hands-on and is really attentive too. She will consistently check your work no matter how many times you raise your hand and ask for her to check or to approve of something. She's more than willing, which I think is great because it gets to a certain point sometimes where I feel like I'm doing something really wrong, and she comes alongside and she'll correct and she'll give you good feedback and you go from there and it all works out. School starts at 8 o'clock Tuesday through Saturday, and 8 o'clock we all take roll. So the entire school goes upstairs to a main meeting area and they do roll call. After roll call you go to theory, where you're learning terminology, where you're learning about tools that you're using, you're understanding what products are going to best serve your guests, and all sorts of things like that. We have a textbook and a workbook, and we have regular quizzes that we do and study guides that we work on, and it is all very hands-on, which is perfect for me. I'm a very hands-on learner, very visual learner, and so it is a great environment to be in if you're one of those people that can't just sit still for long extended periods of time, because you will inevitably doze off. I know I'm not the only one that's ever happened to. So then after we've done our theory, then typically we get to practice whatever we just talked about, whether it's a haircut, whether it's washing and styling. We got to learn how to actually blow dry your hair the other day. Yes, there is an actual way to blow dry your hair. And we learned how you got to scoop the brush into the hair and then follow the blow dryer. It is very meticulous, slightly time consuming, but the hair afterward looked fabulous. So then after that we have a lunch break. You go when you get your food on, and then you come back to class. The rest of the day is asking any questions that you're curious about. You get an opportunity to actually work on your workbook in the classroom. So that's nice for me because unfortunately I don't have a whole lot of free time outside of school. So it's best for me to be in the class and get a chance to do that. So then we finish out the day by doing duties. Everyone's responsible for helping clean up the school. And then we all say farewell and we wait for the next day of excitement to see what the day brings. So it's been a fun adventure already, and I am personally really looking forward to doing makeup because I want to understand how to contour. People have been talking about that and I do not know how to do that even a little bit. So there's that. So that's what I have for you about my very first week as a cosmetology student. If there's anything that you're curious about, please comment below and I will try and answer any questions that you have. Maybe you want to know something very specific about what I've been doing at school and I just didn't think about it, but I would love to let you know. So comment, like, and subscribe. I shouldn't say that 3 times. Remember that it's easier to love than it is to hate and to choose joy. Ding. So this is Stilla, and I'm gonna hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. I am learning a lot about cosmetic